Let's make sure everyone can be heard.
Yeah, yeah, that would be good. Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Seems like a pretty consistent need for the mic
Yep,
check.
you can be heard, although you're a little quiet.
A little quiet. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. How's that now? Hello?
Still pretty hard to hear.
Hard to hear.
Oh, wait, hold up. Actually, hold up. Say again?
Say again?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Alright. Good. Because I didn't change anything. I'm not sure what I would have changed.
No, it was, I realized that my volume was a little low, so that was probably why.
That helps. Wow. Hello. Hi. Volume issues aside. Welcome to episode 50. I can't believe we're at 50 already.
I know, right? It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, if work wasn't quite so bananas, we'd be significantly higher.
I mean, that is true. But work do be the way that work do be.
Yup. But, we're currently working on the thumbnail for, Shield Hero. Oh, that reminds me. YouTube is allowing us to actually, change up how the monetization ads work now. Prior to this, they just turned them on, and they played every 8 minutes. We had no say in the matter. That has been updated. They are on now, but they only play once every 30 minutes. We try and get the channel at least a little something, so hope you guys will bear with us on those, one every 30-minute ads.
I mean, versus every 8 minutes, I'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
to say it'd be a bit ridiculous not to be alright on that. Why can't I find this stupid shirt? The shirt now Fumi's wearing. There it is. Jesus. Hard to find.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent it to you at one point.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just needed this color. It's like a tannish brown.
Oh, Doge. With the exception of scene, I think, I can't remember if it's scene 9 or scene 10. I think it's scene 9. All of the cleaned lines should be uploaded for you tonight. So. Huh. Our viewership just keeps fluctuating oddly.
Do you think there might be an issue?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell, because it just keeps kind of going up and down all over the fucking place.
Yeah, well, I also haven't, I don't think, seen anybody comment or anything yet.
Yeah, no, nobody said anything in the chat either, so let us know you're there, guys.
But you've already confirmed we can be heard.
Yes, we can be heard.
Okay. Maybe just a wibbly wobbly kind of day.
I'm gonna do a quick test. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got combat Kool-Aid.
Unfortunately, I don't know that meme would ever come to fruition. I shall always be here, I hope.
Excuse me, sorry, I just finished eating.
Yeah, I'm still snacking myself. Cooking the meatballs took a little bit longer than I anticipated.
What kind of meatballs you make?
Did banh mi style meatballs.
I'm still eating Thanksgiving leftovers.
Jesus. Surprised they're still even any good.
Oh yeah, no, pastacina is keeps very well.
Pastacina.
Yep, that's a family recipe.
I want pasta. I've got rice with this, but just like been craving pasta since like the middle of last week. some manicotti or something.
I wanted to make pancakes, but I didn't have any milk.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Fucking Doger been talking about pancakes, got me in the mood for them.
Kroger makes this really delicious blueberry pancake sausage corn dog. Very random, but like for a cheap little like $4 Kroger buy, they're so fucking good.
Hey, Darkham.
Hello.
Hi.
So, I DM'd my second session, yesterday, for a D&D campaign.
Nice.
Okay.
Second time ever being a DM.
Color is not
You ever?
right here.
Have you? I don't remember. Miki, do you play D&D at all? I can't remember.
I used to DM once upon a time.
Really, you used to DM?
Yeah. Yeah, I did a little homebrew. It was actually
Yeah?
a lot of fun. And what is
I don't know why, but I get the feeling that you would be a particularly sadistic DM.
No, absolutely not. I am a perfectly fine DM. My team, my crew, however, absolute fucking gremlins. God, so there was like one point in time, I don't remember what it was. What was it? A gargoyle? Everybody like just did a little shiv circle.
Huh.
No.
What was it?
I don't know.
Ugh, there was some monster that the party was fighting, and they all fucking like got it down to one left, and they all circled around it and just took fucking turns shanking it. That's the
That
kind of
sounds like
party
something
I
we would
had
do.
to deal with.
Oh,
That sounds like, let's see how far we can go with this group.
yeah.
Yeah.
Darkon's got some horror stories from when he used to DM us.
I don't know if I would say horror, but it was fun.
It can be fun. It has the ability.
Can be is indeed the term.
But no, it's
it's more finding people that jive with everybody. That's the big thing and the hard part.
Yeah. Thankfully, we've only ever had 2 cases where we had problem people in the group,
Mm-hmm.
which.
And also, again, just because they're problems for us doesn't mean they're problems for other people. Just what we wanted is not what they wanted, and we needed to do different things then.
Yep.
Sounds like you were breaking up with somebody. We just needed to
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, with how they reacted, yeah, might as well have been.
With the vast majority of the ones that had to that were go from our perspective I haven't seen them again. So yeah, the kind of
Jesus
the vast majority. Because if their thing is not our thing and our thing is not changing, then that was kind of really the only thing that we had in common. So then that was it.
Yep. Apollo, hey, ease up.
Their loss. You know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I mean, I was happy to be rid of them personally.
Oof.
I you know, it is what it is. We didn't jive. They really rubbed me the wrong way. And then when one of our members tried to repair the bridge, instead of, admitting fault where they, where it's like basically it's like, hey, let's have a call and discuss what we all could have done better. Instead of admitting where they screwed up, they just dogpiled on where other people fucked up, and they were unwilling to admit where they screwed up. It was just they were a toxic person.
I will remind again, you're saying screwed up where in other groups that would have been specifically what they would go for and want. There was just no negotiating with a lot of these people. It's we're doing it this way or I'm gone. And then, well, they were gone.
Yep.
Sounds way more complicated than it needed to be.
Exactly.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Multiple things. There are several, and all of them have their own different nuances, and this is the short form. And also the intentionally vague form so that people don't go witch hunting.
Yep. We were just talking about some of our D&D sessions.
The point of the conversation is D&D works when everyone at the table has the same jive with each other. And
Yeah.
if there's someone that doesn't have the same jive and you don't be adults and talk about it, then disaster happens and someone will leave one way or another.
Feelings get hurt.
That is the easiest thing, is before you even start playing, just have a conversation.
That's the biggest one of them all. Just talk about things like adults and come to a decision. This is a team game in all aspects, including what do we want to do outside of the game as people.
Yep. Translation, don't
Just talk to communicate, just talk to each other like adults and come to a decision.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's the accountability aspect can be pretty tough when you think like you're in the right and you don't really quite realize that like. Sometimes
at that point the answer is I'm not budging, you're not budging, we should get different groups, and then that's what happened.
Well, yeah, no, sure, that's not quite where I was going with that, but all right.
It is indeed a mentality that I have a feeling will cause you more strife than fix problems. Definitely.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's just tough for people to kind of sit down and go, oh, okay, all right, I firmly still believe whatever I don't. It's like it's a choose your battles kind of type deal.
Yep. It also helps to to make sure that you don't have people that feel like they need to work against the other people in the group. It's a team game. Work together.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Or just their whole shtick is they're trying to get reactions out of the other players.
Oh my god, I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Those are the worst kind of people. I cannot play with them.
It's like, I'm gonna be a character that does morally gray shit that ends up going way, way immoral just to get a reaction out of the other
I was
players.
about to say, now if they are chaotic neutral, then that is the DM's fault for letting them be that way.
Oh yeah, no. I mean,
then it's
like
in line with their alignment. You know what I mean?
yeah, no. I mean, like stabbing a child for its entertainment value.
If you want to have a campaign where people have secret
and his
things, like
character
in your
was
own party, people have secret things from each other.
Like, his character was
they're-
kind of evil, but also he did it specifically to get reactions out of the other players.
You do need to tell the player that this is what we're doing, this is a possibility, do not get blindsided by this, and when it happens, do not just stand up from the table and leave.
Yeah, like
if that's not okay, then we need to talk about that right now before it starts happening. Imagine that conversation fixes things.
I've made it perfectly clear that if one of my players in one of the current campaigns I'm playing in dies, I'm probably going to play as this character that's just a goblin stripper.
That's the campaign that I'm DMing, by the way.
Yeah. Because as much as everybody wants to think so, human experience is not in a vacuum. As much as you want to try and robot things completely separate from each other, it will not happen. And everything from if your chair is comfy or not when you're watching the movie will affect your opinion of that movie. Even though it shouldn't, but it will, because welcome to being human. So this stuff matters. The real life environment and the real life things that happen will affect your roleplay regardless of if you want them to or not. So prepare for that. Do not ignore it. Do not plug your ears and go blah blah blah. You can't. Well, I'm better at muting out the reality than you are. No, you're human. Human experience will affect things. Get ready for it and do it normally.
Hey, Richie.
Hello.
Hello. It's a tale as old as time. Boy has sinus issues. Boy can't see anymore. Boy take Benadryl. Boy pass out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Also, Benadryl take 45 minutes to kick in. So, good times. Yeah. By the time we got done with the stream for Anime Church, I could barely see what I was trying to read. So, yeah. We didn't go until about 4. But we finished it around 4, and it took almost an hour for it to finally kick in. And then when it did, I was like, "Yep, I'm out." But I'm here now. Yay!
And we are, I'm pretty sure, either done with the thumbnail or very close. To
Oh,
being done
okay,
with the
cool.
thumbnail.
Cool.
We're done.
There you go.
I thought you were about to tell me we're done in general, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I showed up at the end to say hi."
Nope. Now we're switching gears to the.
There's an art asset I think you need.
We need to make an album cover for B Rabbit. We need to make an album cover.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
I'm gonna mute that.
All right.
Echo.
Well, I mean,
did we decide on the album cover we were going to parody?
Richie did, yeah.
I didn't have we're not parodying an album cover. We're just making one.
Oh, all right.
No.
Well,
I went with kind of the easiest one. Why was it?
So all we need to do is get a really distorted version of the freaking rabbits, the ones with the freaking gun, and then just parental advisory on it, and then you're done.
I was going to say, it needs the parental advisory system. It must. Without that,
if that's not there, you're not going to know it's an album cover.
Exactly.
I
It loses all context without the sticker.
Okay. So, what I told Tony was kind of pretty simple and straightforward. Just, now for me and Raftalia, just all kind of looking
I think
like what did it?
I think the stream might have crashed. Mickey, Mickey,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
still here?
I'm still here.
Mhm.
I'm definitely seeing the
okay.
circle.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You're back.
You did not reply immediately, which is concerning.
I
The
did reply immediately.
yeah, I'm getting the spinning wheel of doom.
In that case, you are lagging. In that case, you're 20 seconds behind from when you talk and when we hear it. Not that time though, but the first time. Ooh.
Circle is gone.
Yep, we're back.
I think it might have been the music.
Okay.
That was weird.
You know what I've realized? That a lot of album covers are just the picture of a road. There's so many album covers that are just of a picture of a road somewhere.
Okay. So now for me, B Rabbit and Raftalia, all kind of like with those smug rapper faces of like, yeah, I'm cool or whatever. All wearing shades. That's it.
Child or adult Raftalia?
Is she gonna be? How quickly does she become an adult?
she's an adult in this episode.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah, pretty much instantaneously.
let me go ahead.
And-
Let me go ahead and let me just go ahead and lay all your worries aside. She killed him when he was a child.
I was gonna say she did. She killed him when she was a child, and it'd be funny if like the courts let her off because she did it while she was a child.
If it makes it, and Miki, this is optional, but like if it just makes things easier for you, Raftalia can have a backwards cap.
I'm
Uh,
still trying to figure out what's happening.
Not that one, Miki. Hold up.
Oh,
Sorry.
to your computer, gotcha,
No,
or
like
the stream or whatever.
no, the album cover. I'm confused. So
There we
you
go,
want it
that
to
one.
be the B Rabbit, Raftalia and
Mhm.
Naofumi in shades. Raftalia has a backwards cap. But like, what is the album? Like, what are we doing a parody of?
I guess we're not anymore,
I see. Okay.
or never.
I never
was.
said, I never once said we were parodying a specific album color. That was something
Okay.
that was assumed.
All right,
Okay.
The
I may
name,
have just misheard in a
the
call.
name, the
beforehand.
name of the album, is a parody.
Jesus Christ, Leafy, go.
You gotta yeet that cat.
Go. Stop it. Like, either jump up here or stop pawing at me. It's annoying as hell.
Time
Let's
for the
be
cat to shit or
polite.
get off the pot.
My
Okay.
next question: how
Uh-huh.
what kind of screen time is this thing getting? Like, how good does it have to be?
That's a him
So
question.
it's
It
gonna
also
be-
will be. It also will end up being like made smaller on screen.
Yeah. So you remember the phallic image that you made for episode 2 for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
So
that
it
it's
doesn't-
gonna be it's gonna be on the news like it is
It's
like
gonna be on
so-
screen for maybe 5 to 8 seconds, maybe.
maybe
Question,
a little longer than that.
question, Tony.
Yeah,
Tony,
I don't know. 8 seconds is a long time when you're counting.
Nice.
Go
okay,
ahead,
hold
Richie.
on. That's for the episode. Are we also using this thumbnail if we put like the tracks on somewhere to be streamed and listened to?
Oh, that's not a
Honestly,
bad idea.
yeah, two bird, one stone. This shit.
Yeah.
So it does need to be good. Like, I'm trying to figure out how much effort
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put into this.
yeah.
How much effort does this need to have?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
It-
clarify, not maximum effort.
Can I half-ass it today, guys?
I mean, yeah, if it's only gonna be
No.
used for like 5 seconds, I'm not even gonna draw them. I'm gonna like find scrap images and.
Oh,
edit
no,
some
do that.
shades on them.
Yeah. Do that, please.
Scrap images.
Yeah, just like scrap piece together some images that already exist.
Mhm.
You'll
Mm.
see what I mean.
You do not have
I
to all
see,
this.
Anthony.
Okay,
You can make it look good.
I should have led with that. You don't actually have to like draw everything from scratch. My bad.
No, I mean, that's fine.
My initial idea was like try to see if we could find like images or poses that would fit what we were looking for, and if we can't, then we roll with it. But other than that, yeah, I was trying to make it as easy and painless as on you as possible.
Now it's all about searching for poses.
Mm-hmm.
Leafy, either jump up here or go the fuck away. I'm tired of you scratching me.
You said that before, and she wasn't listening the first time.
She's just like, she fucking just paws at me because like she wants up, and I'm like, jump. You don't need to ask. Just jump up on my fucking lap. Stop pawing at me because you fucking scratch the shit out of me.
Mm.
So yeah, that's it's just.
Well, maybe give her some sort of verbal or physical kind
I
of nod.
do.
Maybe, do you
I
nod?
do.
Do you look
Yes.
at her?
Yes, like come on, get up here. Yes,
Give her
all
eye
the time.
contact. Because usually I just need to give my cats eye contact and they get the hint.
Mm.
No, she's just like overly polite for like this one aspect.
My
Everything
cats are
else, she's a total
assholes.
bitch.
It's like my cats are assholes. They don't give a fuck.
I just thought of funny lyrics because you told me that she's gonna grow up almost instantly.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
she is an adult in
Mhm.
scene 1.
So
episode 3.
instead of that's why they call me Slim Shady, I'm back. I thought, how the hell is she a lady? That's whack. That's whack.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like because the instant transformation up from child to adult, and it's like, what the fuck? Why is she suddenly a lady? That's
Tanuki
whack.
years, man.
That's whack. Nah, man.
The fucking puberty's a hell of a drug, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those fucking hormones, man.
Puberty's a hell of a drug, and now for me needs to close down a meth lab.
I'm sorry, what?
Mm-hmm.
Does he now?
Drug. If puberty's a drug, then her body is a meth lab.
Oh.
Okay.
I missed that first part.
Yeah, that's. I just heard meth lab, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
me too. All I heard was I heard go to a meth lab, and I'm like,
No,
I don't think that happens in the show.
I said he needs to close down a meth lab.
Oh, closed down. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry if there are no suitable poses that you can grab from the anime that work.
I mean, if we need to, just get the what's it called? It's the Drake pose.
The what?
The Drake pose?
No, drip.
Oh, drip. Yeah.
The what?
Just a second.
Oh my god, are you're gonna show that ugly, stupid coat again? I hate that
This is
coat.
the fucking Goku picture.
It is, yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
That's not where it comes from, but yes.
That's how I found out about it, was because of
Goku,
like,
yeah.
like this.
Yeah, the freaking the hands clasped in front of the crotch pose.
Yeah.
Wait,
My question is,
have to be full body?
no,
No.
absolutely not.
No,
In
definitely
fact, I highly encourage you to not use the full body.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
Okay. What the frick? How dare you?
trying to figure out. So the crocodile short went out today, right? And for whatever
Oh, yeah.
reason, people are like keep commenting like with Riz, or this is the power of the Riz fruit. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? What? I don't understand.
The new kids in their dialogue, man. I don't know what any of the lingo is anymore. I'm only 30 and already the language is entirely something else.
Okay.
Riz
Question.
basically means effectively, Riz is that you've got mad
Like swagger.
It's swagger.
It's
Yeah.
literally a short version of charisma. Riz.
Pretty much.
Charisma. That's basically it.
You
Is that what
rizzed her up. You said something cute to her and she blushed. Yay.
Is that what you were confused on, or were you confused
well,
about
I
the
thought-
fact that crocodile has Riz?
No,
So
I thought
what is the short about to make this happen? What does Crocodile do in it?
He jumps down.
Yeah.
He jumps down from a building.
I love you, crocodile, and I love you.
Oh, okay, so this is no.
Wait,
If
yeah.
Crocodile's doing the
Make the
speech,
girl
this is
moist.
the speech, then that makes sense.
And then a girl says, "He makes me moist."
Yeah.
Oh, we made
Yeah,
Eva say
so,
that. Yeah.
okay,
we made Eva say 'cause she hates
that
that word.
that specific response, Anthony, is directly why because
Okay,
of
no, but,
her
like,
response.
I thought for what I was trying to figure out was like, did we like unknowingly make a reference to something
No.
that has to do with Riz?
No, this
Like-
when One Piece Alabasta originally came out, Riz wasn't even a thing, or at least it wasn't a thing
Yeah.
enough to be in anywhere of our sphere of influence.
Also,
That wasn't a term when we made the original Alabaster Bridge before the movie shot.
Also, I just find it hella funny that you guys are like, you kids and your new terms and blah blah blah.
I was gonna say that.
I'm
I'm
literally
so
the-
old.
I am literally the oldest effing person here, and I knew what Riz was. So
I know what Riz
Yeah,
is.
you're gosh dang, you're young kids and you silly lingo. That doesn't count. If I know what it is,
Riz
that's
is
fine.
like one of like 37 things that they just say now, and I'm like, you're making up words.
Yeah, and well, they're shorthanding words like crazy.
No, it's
But-
like
but
it's
that's
like
how language works.
throw the skibbity into the Badoop. It's like complete nonsense now. And I know skibbity is a real thing that they're repeating now. And the only thing I know about skibbity is that the head comes out of the toilet.
I don't want to hear.
That's it.
I don't want
I
to
have
hear.
no idea what the hell that one's supposed to be.
I don't want to hear talk about made up words when I'm literally in a call with someone who calls the description the doobly doo.
The doobly doo.
The
I-
doobly doo, and
So-
then
That's how language works,
Yeah,
though.
but
Language
here's
is
the
made
thing.
up over
If
time.
anybody in this call co-signed on doobly doo, you have no right to talk.
Like, mind you, when somebody first said like "no cap" to me, I was like,
how'd you?
Now that
"What
one
the
took me
fuck
time.
did you say to me, boy?"
That one took time, and I still like. I was very confused for a while as to what no cap meant. I was like, "Oh, no cap. They're not, cap lie." And I'm like, "How do you get from lie to cap? Where did
Yeah,
that come
what?
from?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I can at least follow the correlation between taking the word charisma and shorting it down to Riz because it started in the D&D community.
Riz.
Yeah,
The-
Riz.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
Words
literally
get
how.
shortened all the time. That's
The D&D/RPG community, Riz came from charisma, and I can kind of understand that. I can see where the correlation equals causation, but other than that, oh my god, we've turned into the old man show. Stop.
it's exactly what it is. I'm only 32.
All right, yeah, I'm not even 42 yet. Y'all need to be
He's 33,
quiet
but
about
whatever.
this, man.
Mhm.
I'm a little over a month away from becoming the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
I've only been.
I think I
no, wait, yeah,
turned 32 in February.
I've been
I thought
33.
it's 31. It's
for,
31 or 32. I can't remember.
I've been 33 for 3 months
What?
now.
Who are you asking?
I can't remember if I'm 31 or 32. In
Oh.
February. I stopped keeping track.
Well,
Bro, we're not.
When?
Where you were born.
What is the month you were born?
The point is he has to do the math. He doesn't know it to know it. He has to do the math.
Exactly.
You can't remember
See-
what. It sounded like he could not remember what month he was born for a second.
No, okay. First of all, I said February like 3 times.
Yes, but I thought I also heard you say another one, and I was like, wait, what? What?
Okay.
I'm very confused. Were
February.
you born on
Oh.
leap year?
My dad was.
Hey.
I don't think I was. But
How young is he?
I
It
was
wouldn't
born.
matter even if I was.
Right.
I was born on a year that ended with 00, so it's really easy.
That
for
that
me
is
to
the
keep
question.
track.
That is the question, though. Is when you're born on leap year, do you celebrate the 28th or the 1st of March on non-leap year?
So we would always celebrate the 28th.
Okay.
Right. Okay, sorry. This is the one that was sent to me. Can you explain this one to me? This is the one that was sent to me. Send this yacht to the Skibbity dimension and have him Ohio'd. What does that mean?
Ohio'd.
Okay.
Send this yacht
Yeah.
to the Skibbity dimension and have him Ohio'd.
Well, I get skibbity.
I get that this is like intentionally taking things that are real and are
Ohio
making bullshit
State.
out of it.
Ohio
But
State.
what?
Who said that? Was it said about you or said
It
about
is
something
something
else?
that I have just encountered. No, it's something that I've encountered over.
Okay.
But I've heard those three things before, and then someone combined them into this mega sentence.
Gotcha.
Artemis.
Quickly, wow, I have not fully woken up.
Yeah. So when it gets to that point, I'm just like, you're just making up nonsense, and I have no idea what you're saying.
Miki. This is the title that we're parodying. That's the only thing that's being parodied at all. It's gonna change from music to be murdered by to music I was murdered by. That's it. That's the whole thing. Or we could say music I was murdered to. I don't know. Either way.
Yeah, either or.
Like when I pitched that, I go, you know what an Eminem title is that would really work. I said that to Tony. He goes, what? And I was like, there's an album that his latest album was called Music to Be Murdered By, or Music to Be Murdered By. And I was like, what if we just change it to Music I Was Murdered By? And he's like, that's fantastic. And I'm like, yeah, you go.
And it's his newest album, so people.
It is his newest
who are-
album. Yeah, yeah.
People who are up to date with Eminem will be like, "Hey," and people who aren't will be like, "Neat."
But that's just the outright logo. So that's the only thing that would, if we were gonna use it, that's all. But if you've got like font styles that you think would work better or things like that, that's cool too.
Bruh, fucking stretch goal. We somehow get B Rabbit in front of Eminem.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's gotten fan mail of him, or
All right,
fan mail.
Tony.
I'm pretty sure he's gotten fan art of him as a rabbit. I'm pretty
Tony-
sure it's out there.
Tony, I'm gonna have to put down a new rule: 1 heart attack per series that you're allowed to give me. No,
Wait, hold up. When did I give you the first heart attack?
when you told me to parody Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You're like,
technically,
hey,
this-
write parody lyrics to Eminem.
No. I asked how comfortable you were with doing that, and you said okay. I said okay, then please do this.
Well, did I say it via text?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't understand.
Oh well.
Yeah, because I was like,
Well, you should have put Psy into the comments.
I should have put a. I mean, if I gave out my real feelings, Tony would not have hired me for the job. That's true.
Well, because the only reason that we did this was because I'm like, okay, are you comfortable and able to do this? You said yes. I'm like, okay, cool. Then we'll run with it. And-
Yeah,
and-
that's because I said out loud other curse words I might have typed. But
Well, then that's on you, bro.
but you're just like,
That's
oh,
not you
if
for
you'd
not
asked
typing
me,
that shit.
if you'd asked me how easy it is to parody Eminem, I was like, God mode. Like, it's not easy. Like,
Yeah.
can I? Yes. Should I? That's a different story.
Can I? Yes. Well,
Yeah. Can I, without disrespecting the original lyrics, completely changing up the rhyme flow and the schemes? I mean, I decided that if I'm going to do this, I'm not just going to throw some random nonsense together. You know, I want it. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm making the last words rhyme and that's it. It's like, no, you can't parody Eminem and then screw up Eminem.
Yep, it is not my strong suit. So
Yeah, I mean, I am well aware. I am well aware that rap lyrics just ain't for you. As I am quoting from ERB.
well, I mean, the one time that I actually wrote rap lyrics, I got help from Lassie. And that was for our fairy tale, the Gajil Natsu rap battle.
Oh no!
Which, dude, people fucking like went ape shit over that. We actually had cosplayers doing the rap battle and recording that shit.
That's great. I think it was the Biden versus Trump video that I quoted. Rap lyrics just ain't for you. You should stick to love letters for Kim Jong Un. Yeah, it was that one.
on the topic of like epic rap battles, I basically memorized the Doc Brown versus Doctor Who.
Oh no.
I'm not doing it on stream, but I
Oh, you're good, man.
yeah, very recently I because I was trying to I was trying to remember the Austin Powers versus James Bond one, and I'm like, God, I can't remember that one. And I realized that I basically memorized the fucking Doctor Who one.
I have a lot of them memorized.
You know, like
Ooh.
on the topic of like things that like I had no business memorizing.
I was listening to it earlier too.
I used
I
to
had to
work
listen
in
to the Alfred Hitchcock one because Richie has it fucking stuck in my head since we talked about Alfred Hitchcock.
I used to work at a Radio Shack, and on our slow hours, we had nothing to fucking do. And so this was at like the height of like the AMV hells. And so no shit, AMV hell 1 through 6, I had at one point in my life memorized start to finish.
I tried to get in on 6. I was not great at making AMVs as good back then. I wanted to get in on it. So weird. Man, AMV Hell 4, that shit fucking hooked me.
Yeah, there's a new one that finally coming out here. Soon? Actually, I'm not. Hold up. Let me look at
Soon trademark.
AWA next year.
There you go. Soon.
Because all of the AMV Hell series started in AWA.
No shit. I didn't know that.
I've told you that before, but I'm not surprised you don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
We aim to launch AMV Hell 8 in the second half of 2024.
Cool.
I'll be
By
right back.
we,
Everybody's-
I mean the AMV Hell channel. I am literally reading off what they have said. So, not we as in Fat Dog. We ain't doing that shit. That ain't happening.
There we go. I was still showing I was in there, even though I left the call to be able to hear everybody clearly. Discord is crapping out on me. I'm not too loud today, am I?
Nope.
No, you're actually quieter than normal.
Well, not me specifically, but like I'm just. Yeah, hang on 1 second. I'm just checking a thing.
I can never get any of the like people are so damn busy. I can never get any of the actors you know, outside of the normal ones that we get into the streams.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same for the audition I got going right now. Like everybody's really busy, so they're just trying to find the time.
Well,
Apparently,
it's
I have
fucking
lots
end
of
year,
I
man.
have lots of people that are willing. It's just the time, you know.
Yep.
Like do another, well, somewhat like Smash or Pass.
Yeah,
But
Aviators. That's perfect choice. I hate when they do that. They're like, "Oh, hey, this is a PNG." Only it's not because they keep all the squares in there. It's like I hate you.
Oh yeah,
That is- I fucking hate
it's a
that.
picture.
Oh,
It's
wait a
the
second.
transparent layer, but it's
Miki.
actually like drawn transparent layer and not the actual
Miki,
transparency.
how did you do that? How did you get rid of them like that? Like you got rid of them all in one group. I am fucking jealous. You don't know how many hours I have wasted on that nonsense. Please tell me
Yeah.
how you did that.
It's the art program. So it's the Magic Wand tool. You do all similar colored pixels, so it selects pixels of the same color.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha. Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
Color select.
Well, I mean, I know about the Magic Wand tool. It's just typically I have to do it square by square. It doesn't do them all together. But I appreciate it. Thank you for teaching your magic unto this humble wizard.
Yeah, I believe Doger showed me the color finder thing before because he was like, you can do it this way and then do something or other, and it made everything blend really nice.
Yeah, I use the magic wand tool a lot when I'm trying to get rid of backgrounds and stuff. I mean, yeah,
I've
it
been
helps when I have
editing.
one color tone for the background.
I've been editing images off of Google for
Oh,
over 20
are we
years
using
almost.
adult? Are we using adult Raftalia? I thought we were using child Raftalia. It's all good.
What were you saying, Tony?
What?
Huh?
I thought you were about to say something.
No.
All right. Well, he purple.
Who purple? Oh man. It's just kind of a low energy day, man.
Well, I did just kind of wake up, and I didn't feel like I needed to be all that loud.
I woke up a little while ago, cut some shorts, and my sister ordered some food. And I'm staring at it. It's Popeye's chicken, but I'm
speaking
like,
of which, Doger, I got you
eat it
paid for
slowly.
the next set of shorts. Make sure you.
what?
I got you paid for the next set of shorts, so check your PayPal when you get a chance. Make sure you got it.
That still trips me out. Cold sweat. Were your knees weak? Arms were heavy? Mom spaghetti? Y'all can hear me, right? Okay.
Like those are
I tried to
for-
make it. I tried to make a joke.
Yeah, bombs
Tony,
are
he did
bombs
not-
are plenty. Yeah.
No, I tried to make a joke, and it felt like Tony didn't hear me, and I was like, no.
I'm
You-
multitasking.
You sent what was for the ones that I have already posted?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good.
Oh, that reminds me. Are you gonna? Did you already, or are you going to repost that scene that you put up for Slime 9?
Haven't. I
The-
don't think.
The one that
Yeah.
the one
I
that
don't-
Doger posted.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think.
I said
Doger
he could-
made
okay.
the, change to the end yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can go ahead and do that because we finally have like all the stuff sent, most of the important stuff sent to me. So Slime 9 will be coming out in January, sometime in January.
The reason we don't post in December is because Japanese companies are fucking assholes.
They will. I kind of explained it on Anime Church, but for those that weren't there to hear it, typically the companies will wait until the holiday break. That the few actual people that work at YouTube that we can speak with and get things taken care of, they'll wait till they're on break and they'll drop a lot of copyright strikes on the channel. So we just don't post anything anymore in December.
Yup.
Like it's just a big fat nope.
In fact, that's how they got the channel down.
Twice.
No, just the once.
Just the once.
The channel's only ever gone down once.
Well, technically,
I believe we've had an at-risk once, but it's only been gone once.
Yeah.
Mm.
We if it went down twice, I like it's taken us 3 fucking years to get back to any semblance of momentum that we had prior to the channel going down, and even then we're still not quite recovered.
Gotcha.
Ah, stop it! Fucking cat licking the inside of my leg. Don't like that.
There,
Sandpaper kisses, no thank you.
that could have gone very badly
Yep.
if phrased differently.
Yeah.
Lickety, lickety, lickety.
Your cat has just woken up today and chose annoyance.
Yep.
Dude, like all my fucking animals are doing that today. Polo. Artemis isn't.
Oh my god, that was probably the funniest thing I heard yesterday when they were talking about it was on MXR Plays. They were going through like Tumblr posts and stuff, and then one of them actually broke down how good players actually don't talk shit on females. They actually are happy to have females because those females tend to also be good, whereas crappy players who feel threatened and insecure, and therefore they we'll talk shit on them. So the reply underneath was just the icing on the cake, the pièce de résistance, if you will. It said, "Oh, so misogyny is a skill issue," and I'm like,
Yep, that's a great way to put that. That's
I
funny.
love that so much. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Misogyny is a skill issue. Dope.
That's fucking great.
Dude, that's
Damn
when
it!
you type in the comments. Wow, tell me, is it or shit? How did it go?
Tell me you're an idiot without telling me you're an idiot.
It's something along that lines. It's like, tell me. Fuck. I can't remember. But the last part was like, does your mom know you're a virgin?
I fucking love what you're doing here.
Ugh.
It's so funny.
I wish I could remember the phrase. Anyway,
Tell me you're a moron without telling me you're a moron.
At what I do.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Miki.
I said I do tend to be pretty good at what I do.
You're very
Love
modest
that.
about it.
Yeah, clearly.
Never.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This
Oh my
video
God.
is too damn short.
Should she have a backwards hat or a do-rag?
a do-rag.
A
Oh my
do-rag.
god. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh my god! I just thought about the idea of putting Raftalia in a do-rag and like a gold chain, and I was like, no, don't do it. But also, that's funny as hell, so maybe you should. But like, I'm not trying to give Miki more work. That's what I feel bad about. I'm like, no, I don't want to give Miki more work. But honestly, this shit would be funny.
The more work it is, the higher I charge. It's how honest pricing works, man.
I'm not the money man.
It's
I was
like,
just
keep
thinking about-
talking. I just
I
give
was
more
just-
money.
I was literally just thinking about saving you time and energy, but yeah, there's that too. So
I mean, no, time and energy right now is actually fine because it's technically my vacation. But I made a promise that I would get these art assets done before the new year.
okay. So Tony, as you are the person in charge, do-rag, no do-rag?
We're doing a hat.
Okay, hat. Okay, cool. Put the do-rag on now for me.
I mean, actually, you know,
Should now for me be dripped?
I'll just show you.
Oh god,
Now for me will
no.
be
Oh
in a
no. A hoodie?
Okay.
Okay.
No, but I mean, but should he be doing the drip pose? That's what I'm asking.
Oh no.
Mm,
Oh no, you're gonna put B Rabbit. You know, it actually makes more sense to put B Rabbit in the do rag, but yeah, because Eminem wore a do rag.
Guys, calm it down. Take it out of the office. Go. Go. Out.
You said you never wanted kids.
I definitely don't after this. Yeah,
Talking about Tony.
I know, but I'm just co-signing on that. Like, you know.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, we should probably put like a microphone in B Rabbit's hand at some point, one of his hands. But other than that, this is good. Oh, can you make it a white do-rag? That's typically what Eminem wears.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that. That's my B. Thank you.
B Rabbit. You set me up for that one, man.
All I said was that's typically what Eminem wears. I don't know.
And then you said my B.
Oh, damn it. Tony, I am going to kill you mercilessly in an upcoming episode of something. I just don't know which.
It's fair.
Yeah. That what happened? I don't know. That guy was accidentally murdered maliciously.
Oh, who was he played by, Tony?
Tony.
Oh, that's new. Normally it's Richie.
No, it's not new. No, it's not new. I only do death like all the time in your productions, not my productions. I don't typically kill myself. You better kill yourself in this episode. You know it. You owned it. They're never gonna let your throat go. We only get one shot to murder you in an episode. This opportunity comes and then it goes. I don't know. I'm just making up random stuff.
He got gutted.
There was a lot of blood, man.
Oh yeah, no. In fact, it's that's one of the lines that because Melty has a single line this episode, and it's so because mine's like Melty is live on the scene, Melty, and it cuts to her. She's like, "Oh God, there's blood everywhere. Why is there so much blood? He was not that big."
I mean, do you not know the story about rabbits and procreation, Melty?
Maybe, I don't know. We haven't decided.
I feel like she's not old enough to know.
Possibly. I mean,
Yeah. Oh my God. I think it's Without Me. It's like y'all act like you never seen a white person before, so y'all act like you never seen a talking rabbit before. Jaws all on the floor like the king and queen just burst in the door and she started whooping her ass like they just got a divorce. Oh, she's throwing him over furniture. Ha! That's something that was a shower thought that came to me like a couple of days ago and just kind of stuck in the old noodle. And
good one.
I was I was like, wow, that's really funny because like, oh, it's domestic abuse, but from the queen. And what's even crazier, I condone it. Like,
Yeah.
B Rabbit is 100% on board for domestic abuse so long as it comes after the king. So long as it's at the king is being abused. It's like
As long as it's well deserved.
Oh no! Oh, it's he believes that anyone from the bourgeoisie is deserving of a good, hearty ass beating at the hands of domestic abuse.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's like, I hope you get whipped and you don't like it. But knowing some of you weirdos, you probably will.
Yeah, no, I could absolutely see, especially the guy with the jowls.
Yeah. I hope you get beaten and forget your safe word. That's kind of where he's at. It was lost to time.
It was jowls.
No, it was broccoli.
And that's a
Which
word
was
he
great.
can't pronounce
Which was
because of his
great.
jowls.
I love that for the Broly movie, the safe word was broccoli because that's literally where they got Broly, and I'm like, yep. Leave it to TFS to always do their homework. Oh, Taka made a really lovely and heartfelt tweet that I liked as Fat Dog, talking about the creator commentary that he joined the boys for.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard Taka say anything bad about any person, really.
Oh no, he said bad things about people. He's a VTuber.
Yeah, but not in jest.
No, sometimes he has said things that he very much meant. It's like, oh, this person, it's like kind of I'm paraphrasing here, but he's if a person is terrible, he will come out and say that they're terrible.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, overall, yes, Taku's a very nice guy. No, Robert, why did you have to say that? That's so stupid. I hate you for that.
I don't know.
Robert says B Rabbit. Robert Westfall said B Rabbit.
I know that. I don't know who he's referring to.
What?
Shiro Pantsu. I don't know who that is.
White panties.
Oh.
Shiro is the word white
Oh, I
in
didn't know
Japanese. Yeah, it's a color.
Well, all right then.
Yep.
Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Get over here. Why are you causing trouble, you guys? Calm the fuck down, both of you.
Mm-hmm. Think of the loading crew's claim that redo of healer does better than shield. It does it better than shield hero. Because redo of healer is nothing but revenge porn, dude. Naofumi's character wasn't trying to get revenge, so
He just wanted to be left the fuck alone.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm only seeing season 1 of Shield, so
No, it pretty much just it is all the same. He's not really revenge based. He just wants to be left the hell alone.
yeah. I mean, my whole thing is all I heard about season 2 was there was a turtle and people didn't like it, and I'm like, okay.
Well, so like, I don't want to say they 4-kids season 2, but they
But
kind
they
of
totally-
4-kid, but they
but
kind
they-
of 4-kids season 2.
So, but they totally 4-kids season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, in that they
Okay.
just kind of did their own thing for like nope. Like they did a lot of really weird like creative choices that just was not what happened in the manga. And I'm just sitting here like,
Oh.
people, what?
Finally, like I have asked so many times what was the problem, and everyone replied with "it's bad," and I'm like, that answers nothing.
They ignored the
That is finally the first actual explanation I have ever gotten after all of these years of asking. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Robert, that was days ago. I've slept since then. I don't remember what you said. Like, you're like, tell them how I made a funny on the read stream, and I'm like, bro, I can't even remember it myself.
Bro, I've slept since then. I don't
I have-
remember anything past where I slept.
Yeah. You're lucky.
I don't remember
what I had.
tomorrow. What are you talking about?
Okay, that one's physically impossible, but yes. It's not possible for me to remember tomorrow. It's in the future.
so the thing so that they've got a character introduced.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
They-
I'm not
they-
misogynist.
They have a character introduced in season 3 that is an Orca
Uh-huh.
demi. And I don't know if any of you know who Shy Lily is.
Yes. Yes, I know who Shy Lily is.
I am hoping that we have enough momentum by the time we get to season 3 that we could realistically get Shy Lily to voice this character.
Even if it's a cameo.
She's a recurring character, so it's not something that would be a cameo.
Alright.
She literally goes up to the mic and sniffs at times. It's very funny.
So it's an
Her
all-around
silly
thing.
German ways.
Is she German?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I only know about her because Asha was talking about how she came up with something called Womp Womp, whatever that
Yeah.
means.
Yeah. Womp womp.
I have no idea what that means.
Right. Oh,
It's not an actual-
oh, that's what you're talking about. Right. Got it.
It's not actually like a term.
I'm gonna make a catchphrase. It's womp womp. Deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's how catchphrases be though. Like there's
My catchphrase
catchphrases.
is womp womp. Fuck off.
My catchphrase is catchphrase. Like, what?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, catchphrases don't have to make sense.
Don't.
Although, cards on the table, there's a lot of stuff that's happening in season 3 that I'm just kind of I'm looking at and I'm like, I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna do with this shit. I will cross that bridge when we get to it.
Wait, hold on. Is the dragon stuff from the source material?
I don't know.
The dragon stuff in season 3
I don't know.
of Shield Hero. Okay,
I
because
don't-
here's my
I-
thing.
Maybe I have no
Here's my thing, guys. If it's not from the source material, it's filler. That's literally what filler means. I have seen so
the
many
anime
people
definition
call-
of filler. Yeah.
I have seen so many people sit here and call things that are from the source material just because they didn't like where the source material took it. They're like, "Oh, this is filler," because they're not directly dealing with the main plot. I was like, "Nope."
Do they mean the comic book form of filler? The before all of that shit happened? I extremely doubt it.
Yeah, filler in the anime community is specifically
is in reference
It's
to
two
where
things that
the
are not
original
part of the
is
source
in reference to
material.
adaptations. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from
Mhm.
stuff specifically that is not using the source material.
Yeah.
Technically, the G8 arc in One Piece is filler, but everybody,
Yeah,
everybody
nobody can
is
Yeah.
no, everybody. No, you can absolutely tell,
I've
but
always
but it's
wanted
only
to
at the
do.
time when it ends. Anyway, the point is, even though it's filler, it's freaking fantastic, and the entire community, when someone new is there, they're like, "Yeah, you can skip all the filler except for G8. Don't skip
Yeah.
G8 because G8 is just so good."
It's so fascinating to me on how I've wanted to do, like, I've done so much actual real studying on the history of what was basically a genuine purity movement that happened in anime that was very real and is why anime is where it is right now.
Okay.
And I've always wanted to do a deep dive video on that thing with all of that I've studied on it, on how, like, exactly what you said, there, like, the terminologies that came into existence around it. It was filler is, in the context you're using, an inherently derogatory term,
Yeah.
which is interesting, because back in the day, people didn't compare anime to each other. People didn't compare quality. There was the original work, and then what quality meant back then was how accurate is it to the original source material, for better or worse.
Well, Dark on
And
it,
then anything that deviated from that was an inherent decrease in quality, even if it wasn't. Because we were insane back then, and the only thing that we cared about was maintaining purity above all else.
don't
And
don't get it twisted.
that created a whole
They're still
culture.
insane now.
That created it's ever since Dragon Ball Super, that idea was blasted into oblivion.
Yeah.
That is now officially the old way of thinking, and doing things like that makes you an old person and makes you wrong. All thanks to Dragon Ball Super. I want to do a video on this, on all that I've studied on this. It is incredible.
Well, Darkon, you have your chance. Literally, that's the reason I made the channel of I made a channel for technical difficulties, so you could do that. And if you want to pre-record a thing and put it in there, then you absolutely can.
Not
mean,
well.
Hold on.
That's good.
The Fullbring arc is not filler.
The Fullbring arc.
That's not filler, Aaron. That is absolutely canon.
Yeah, that's 100%. Wait. When,
Oh, you're
when
doing
did somebody say?
external work, yeah.
Wait, I must be behind or something because I don't see Fullbring in the
be right back.
comments or in the chat.
Aaron finds this. So One Piece G8 is like Bleach's Fullbring.
No, it is
not
not.
at all.
Okay, gotcha. I see that. Yeah. The Fullbring arc is actually like from canon. Like Kubo wrote that to explain, and Kubo wrote that, and again, a lot of people didn't like it, but that does not make it filler.
At first I didn't much care for it, but it really grew on me, like, because I've rewatched Bleach a few times, and like
Tony,
the Fullbring arc and the Bount arc. I know Bount is filler.
No,
but it grew on me.
Tony, do you know about the current
Yes.
court case going on? Okay,
Yes.
good. Because I was like, you brought up Bount, and I'm like, God damn it, why? Why do we have to talk about Bount?
Fullbring is 100% canon. That is not.
Well, whoever told you it wasn't canon is completely misinformed about the Fullbring arc. The Bount arc is 100% canon. You know how you know?
No, wait,
because
what?
The Bount arc, or I'm sorry, not canon. The Fullbring arc is filler. I meant to say, I was thinking filler. My mouth said canon. Anyway, the Fullbring arc is 100% canon, and the Bount arc is 100% filler.
Yeah.
And here's the easiest way to tell. Do they ever mention the Bounts again once the Bount arc is over? No.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. That's because it's filler and it's full of lies. You sit on a throne of lies. Lies.
Oh man. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You just doing dog things? You all right?
I have had the urge to chase more cars recently, and every time I try to lick my own balls, I fall off the couch.
Skill
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, probably.
I have, yes. I am current with Bleach.
The manga or the anime?
Yes.
All right, good boy.
Bleach is one of.
Oh,
I
hold
think-
on. Have you seen Witch Watch? Have you read it?
No,
Then you
Witch
are not
Watch?
current with Bleach.
Oh, I wasn't aware there was something new.
There is a three manga one shot that Kubo did that takes place in the UK, and even though it's not obvious, Kubo straight up said this is connected to Bleach.
Really? Okay, because
Yeah.
like the last thing
It's
that I read
getting
was
an
that-
anime soon if it hasn't already.
Because the
I can't
last
remember.
thing, so I've got the Hell arc and then the Can't Fear Your Own World.
Oh yeah, everybody's wondering what when he's gonna do the Hell arc. Like, come on, man! You only did like the beginning of it, and you said it was gonna be the beginning of a new series, and we are like, oh, dude, this is dope. We're on board for this, and then it was just radio silence, and we're like, what's going on here?
I mean, I'm all for you know, the
Mhm.
more Bleach. Just
If it's
you know,
done right and the editors don't
Yeah.
rush the ending, yeah.
Yeah, and can we please fix Ichigo's Naruto hair, please?
His new do or the old one?
It's the dad hair, the Naruto hair.
Come on now, you can't fix what ain't broke.
Oh, it absolutely is broke.
No, it ain't.
Like, I'm sorry, that hairstyle does not look. good on
Tite
anyone.
Kubo revealed in his own words that it was not defective.
Well, you know, just because he's the god of this world doesn't mean he's infallible.
Yeah, true enough, but same is said for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the thing: if you really want to make comments about it, do a Bleach one shot.
I did.
Do
You want me to show it to you?
It's
Okay.
awful.
yeah, okay, good. All right, good. I didn't want to speak without knowing the material. I was gonna be like, my immediate response was, "Well, do it better." I haven't heard of it.
No, it's terrible.
No, we
it's,
didn't do it better.
It's absolutely terrible.
So yeah. Hold on. Hey Tony, when are we putting out that Gundam Wing abridged? Oh man, I got talking about that yesterday on the Gundam build thing because it was like, oh yeah, have you guys heard the Gundam raps? And they're like, Gundam raps. I was like, oh bro, I literally got permission from the artist to use one of his songs as our opening. I literally put an opening together and everything. I showed it to Tony and he was like, dude, this is great. And then nothing ever happened with that Gundam Wing abridged because the guy in charge of it was such a flake.
Yeah, in fact, the Gundam Wing Bridge is actually how Richie and I met.
Mm-hmm. Admittedly, the script that I wrote wasn't all that great, but it was still better than the original thing that
and
was
actually,
given to us.
that Gundam Wing Bridge is the reason I met Asha.
Yeah, also true.
It's kind of funny
So,
how that worked out.
You never know how crappy things can turn into amazing things. That's just
Yeah.
how it goes.
Yep.
But yeah, I showed the rap to them, and they're like, "Oh, I just posted lyrics from one thing, and Royce freaking loved it. He was like, this is just great." I was like, "All right, cool, yeah, I'm for it. Let's do it."
But yeah, no, that the Gundam Wing Bridge never gonna happen.
Oh no, never say never. With the right amount of subs and views and
Okay, yeah, with
money coming our way, yeah.
With enough demand, I suppose any abridged series could be made.
Though, if we do a Gundam Wing, I'm totally making a crack at I'm totally gonna make a crack at the latest Gundam.
Every single
Mercury?
time a Gundam shows up, there's got to be some guy off screen that yells, "It's a Gundam." Every time.
No, I want to go dark with Gundam because that's how Gundam do. That's not to say that we can't do. That's not to say that we can't do silly parody in Gundam, but like I'm leaning more towards let's be dark. Let's go real dark.
Well, I mean,
it is war.
Or like
kind of did something similar in our One Piece where like, oh, they
The
must
devil
have eaten
fruit?
a devil fruit. Like, no shit, I ate a devil fruit, you fucking knob.
yeah, I like the idea of like you know the scene where Hero tears the invitation in front of Relina and then he walks by and says, "I'll kill you."
That is yeah,
Such a cold motherfucker. Like we do that scene straight, and then Relina replies, "Joke's on you! I'm into that." And I'm like, no.
whatever. Shut up, bitch. Let's go. I'm ready to. I'm bring it on, you duck-faced runt. I'm ready to die any day that you want.
No, god dang it, not that. No. Anyway, I like the idea. I like the idea of like she's literally stalking him, going, "So when you gonna kill me, huh? Huh? When? You said you were. What? You a pussy? Come on, bring it."
I got to go watch
You fucking
Gundam
cocktease, let's
Abridged
go.
now.
Yeah, I just love the idea of that because like it creeps Hero out because she's like so into it. So like, come on, unalive me. That's what you said you were gonna do.
So
Like, okay, you're taking the
basically,
fun all out of it.
basically, we're making her Cheryl from Archer.
Kind of. Kinda. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
And she's
well,
a dude. She's a rich girl. Holy shit, she's Carol.
now that you've said that, I'm literally I have to write a moment.
Now there's ideas.
Where I literally would have to write a moment where I don't know who, but somebody is sitting in their Gundam and somebody says something and they go, "Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants."
Yeah, he's eating in his Gundam.
Where can I find someone eating in their Gundam? Oh no, somebody's eating in their Gundam and some random mobile suit worker just goes like,
if we were to do this, if we could not find someone eating in their Gundam, we would make it so they're eating in their fucking Gundam.
Because that's just that funny.
I love it if it's Wu Fei and like Wu Fei is like RTN. He's the straight man and that is the joke, you know. He's like, and he's the one. Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. But he's like, you know, he's that hyper aggressive character. We don't really change his character much from the actual anime. It works even better. God damn it! What did you guys do? Now I'm just actually.
Yeah.
Once you start brainstorming, it turns into the whole thing.
Guys, this is never gonna happen. Don't clip this.
See, this
Oh
has
wait, you
happened
can't clip
before.
things on YouTube. Yay!
Actually, they can.
Fuck!
I was gonna say,
The
I'm
tragedy
looking
of
right
man
at the clip
there.
button.
Screw you.
But no, you know, if there is like legit, we get if someone wants to fucking angel fund a Gundam Wing one shot, we'll do it. You gotta angel fund that shit.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
$1,000 has to come in. That's not gonna be
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
Although the one thing with Gundam Wing is I could see a lot of the voice actors that we know wanting involved in it
Oh,
because it's
absolutely.
Gundam Wing.
Oh, dude, fucking Scott would be all over that.
Okay. I immediately say I want Scott for either Zex or Trays.
Zex. He would be
Zex.
fucking Zex.
I need to
Message
rewatch
him
that
right
movie.
now. Message him right now. It's like, bro, if we were to cast you in a Gundam Wing Abridged, hypothetically, would you want to be Zex or Trays? Who do you want to shit on more, Relina and Hero or Wu Fei? Like, that is the question here.
Well, the thing is,
Because
though,
Trace shits all over Wu Fei.
the thing is though, is if we made him
Trace
Trays,
makes-
if we made him Trays, I would be too tempted to make it Sharpner.
How is this a bad thing? God damn it, Aaron! I done clipped it. Fuck you. Oh man, I'm so oh my god. I realized what I would like Taka to do, but it's so dumb. One of the Gundams actually has a personality, and it's just Taka being silly all the time. Just let Taka improv some bullshit. All right, so you're a mech. Here's the scene. Have fun with it.
So basically,
the Gatling fires. Oh my god! If it's heavy arms, the Gatling fires. You just hear pew pew pew. God damn it! I'm so dumb.
The thing is though, man, is like we're reserving the Taka ask for Konosuba.
We are.
Yeah.
We
can't ask him to voice that in everything we make.
But the one shot is very special. Well, yeah.
He'll only do one. So
but if he doesn't go for Konosuba, then absolutely I would put him in Gundam or Overlord.
Oh yeah, no, that's Well, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, we're planning an Overlord one shot for our 100,000 subscriber special.
So tell everybody to subscribe to our fucking channel.
Yeah, damn it, we should have already hit 100. We should hit 100,000 before the end of the year.
For extra incentive, this one shot Overlord is connected to both Log Horizon and Slime. So there you go. It is in the Log Horizon abridged universe, as it were.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll throw it out there. If you guys can get us to 100,000 subs before the end of the month, we'll do a Gundam Wing one shot. Why not? There you go.
You need to put that on Twitter and see if it happens. Well, probably not Twitter. You do realize is our TikTok basically dead at this point?
Pretty much. I mean,
we need to revive. We need to resuscitate that shit immediately.
Yeah, but or you say TikTok?
Yeah, you know why? Because everybody's leaving Twitter for TikTok.
I hate
really didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh man.
I can't.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand TikTok.
That man set that app on fire. Well, maybe you're watching the wrong TikToks.
Probably, because most of the TikToks that I see are secondhand, and they're usually real dumb. And it's like, hey, I'm just gonna do a half-ass dance to some random song you probably never heard of, and I'm like, why did you need to post this?
Then you're definitely missing out on anime and D&D TikToks that are amazing, dude. There's some really funny stuff on there.
The thing is like, the way that TikTok works is that if you come across something that looks stupid, scroll past it, like real fast. Because if you sit down and watch it, it's going to calculate that kind of video into your algorithm.
But I have a bad habit of watching stupid.
Well, I watch stupid people.
Fault. I look at it thinking something interesting is going to happen, and then nothing does, and I'm like, I've wasted my time.
There's a lot of.
I want my 40 seconds back.
I'll give you like peak pearl of wisdom advice.
I don't have it on my phone.
Do better. Just do better.
Or in the vernacular, vernacular of this channel, get good.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. Yeah.
But
I didn't know you were a misogynist, bro.
I would say, like, if it looks like a young kid, flip on past it. Like, anything Gen Z is probably going to be not really our type of humor.
D&D TikTok is really, really good. But TikTok is like anything else on the internet. It's user sensitive. So, yeah.
Well, you know what?
I also have a habit of watching a lot of videos on YouTube of other YouTubers like showing their For You page. So I see a lot of what other people get recommended.
MXR kind of stuff.
Yeah, MXR.
Well, that says more about them than it does about like you and all that other stuff. So like you should not worry about that.
That's the other guy I watch.
That's their specific TikToks. That doesn't mean it's yours. So here's what I would say: get your stupid stuff from them.
Yeah.
Get your stupid TikTok fix from that, and then and then use your own for the ones that you like. If you get 100K subs, you're gonna turn Minuism, Chibiism, and Rebuism into legal religion and get the tax benefits.
No,
Aaron, we'd want that.
First of all, no. Second of all, I could not stay employed where I currently work if I ran a company that had a legally recognized religion.
First off, Minuism isn't even a religion; it's a cult.
Yep.
Like, I said this, guys. I said this on Anime Church today because it was brought up. I was like, no. Like, no. But like, yeah, I mean, we brought up a thing that actually could be a legit business venture and we could write off as kind of a tax benefit. And that was like, hey, go to Japan 2025 and like film a bunch of cool shit for Fat Dog. So,
Yeah,
you know,
it would
if
be
it's
pretty
work
cool.
related, technically you can get a tax write off on like the trip, things that you need for the trip, things like that. But, and it's just us going and doing a bunch of shit we want to do anyway, like go to the Fox Village and see all the cute foxes, or like, we were talking about the Studio Ghibli Park, the Studio Ghibli Park, because of they just added a Princess Mononoke section, and there were lots of really cool images and stuff. And we were talking about, oh, if we went there, would we be able to like stream it or vlog it? And I was like, actually, there are specific rules about vlogging or streaming in public over in Japan. You'd have to get in touch with them ahead of time to try and get permission. And if you don't get permission, it ain't happening.
Yeah, unlike 95% of other YouTubers, we wouldn't make absolute fucking asses out of ourselves for content.
That's not 99% of them that go to Japan.
I said 95.
Well, I'm just saying that a lot of the YouTubers, all right, unfortunately, the majority of the YouTubers that go over to Japan and do stuff, like, they are pretty appropriate to they act appropriately with the Japanese citizens. They don't make asses out of themselves. Unfortunately, the ones that do are very loud, and they kind of take things over and make all of them look bad. And that's just how it is. Unfortunately, the idiots that are running around yelling all sorts of really terrible or racist or effed up stuff. But thankfully, those people get arrested or punched out by other foreigners, which was just nothing like watching a British dude lay out an idiot kid who's just saying all sorts of really terrible things.
Well, I mean, because there's a reason that in Japan they have basic, like, I don't know the exact like Japanese phrase for it, but basically it translates to the American position, because we will, if there's a problem, we're gonna voice it. Whereas culturally in Japan, they just kind of, you know, saying no is something they don't like doing.
Also,
in like, work environment.
Direct confrontation
the
and
Japanese
like
people. The Japanese people seem really nice and everything. That's the public face. You get on the internet, and if you get on the internet and you can actually read Japanese, you'll see how
the anonymity. Yeah,
you'll see how racist Japanese people can be really fast, and just how horrible Japanese people can
Xenophobic.
be. Yeah,
how bad people can be. It's no longer a Japanese thing at that point.
Yeah. Well, should have never.
There was this thing of like, oh, the Japanese people let you walk all over.
I am aware,
no,
and that thing is incorrect. People are just terrible.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, literally, one of these guys was told never to return to Japan, or the Yakuza will have at them, and they won't be alive any longer. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, hey, Miki, can we make Naofumi smile as well?
Yeah, I plan to change his.
Fantastic.
Yeah, smug face or something. I don't know.
Yee.
Anyhow, but yeah, it's always an important rule of thumb when traveling to just behave in a way that will not get the local organized crime wanting to kill you.
Yeah.
Always just a really good rule.
That sounds like generic sound advice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would say that's sound advice no matter where you're at, whether or not you're traveling or you're just in your home.
I used to think that was a commonly understood belief, but it seems lately the need to just entertain your audience by saying really messed up stuff so that you can get money trumps that, because those idiots do that. However, the entire Japanese population, well, the majority of it that watches like stuff of YouTubers, the best example of a foreigner coming into Japan and doing YouTube content and the Japanese people wholeheartedly just embracing this person and loving this person is Chris from abroad in Japan.
Are you giving him librarian glasses?
No.
Those look like librarian glasses, like with them being transparent.
Yeah, you just trust the process.
And what's wrong with librarians, man?
No, it's just funny to me.
Just is this making you miss the librarian that got away? Sounds like a skill issue.
What?
You missing the librarian that got away? Sounds like a skill issue.
I don't. Okay.
That doesn't apply here.
We're on a skill issue meme right now.
Yes.
Clearly.
It's funny. Is it?
It's funny because I said the word skill issue, so it's funny.
Haha, get
Yeah.
it, guys?
Yeah.
Repetition makes it hilarious.
No, not really.
Why do I say it a couple more times to really beat it into your head? How funny it is.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that quote tomorrow.
Which
When I
one?
say-
Richie will remember this.
Yeah, I will remember you saying, Sonic. I will remember you saying, "How about I beat it into your head a couple more times so you can remember it?" I'll remember that tomorrow.
Oh no, I can't come to a reading tomorrow. How sad.
No, and thus the light novel streams were saved. No. How you doing, Sonic?
Doing all right.
All right, cool.
Got the little Thomas the Train engine set up for little buddy for a Christmas tree. Got the Christmas tree in.
The train, and I was like,
I mean, that's also
Thomas.
depending on what version of Thomas the Tank Engine you watch, that is applicable. Oh yeah, shit! I need to set up my tree lights.
Yep, that's the next thing we got to do too.
I got the smart lights for my Christmas tree. They came in today, so
Oh, cool.
I get to set them up. So now I can just turn them on and off without having to go around and unplug everything and just tell my Echo Dot to do it. That's another reason why I'm so broke, or was up until yesterday. For Christmas, I'm giving my parents a Gen 5 Echo Dot and a
so
Baby Yoda
before
holder
you ask for help
for
from
it, so-
somebody to drop something with you,
because they like the Mandalorian.
so that
Good.
when we work
Yeah.
through it, I can talk about what you
I haven't watched the newest.
I heard
season.
that the
It's
next
okay.
season of Mando won't actually, or Mandalorian will not feature Mando for whatever
I
reason.
really wanna see you put
No, it'll
That
feature
concerns
Mando.
me.
try.
No, it'll have the Mando in
The
it.
reality is
They
that
can't.
Like, if it doesn't, then
Then
What
why
you
are we?
heard-
Why is it? Even,
then they better have a real good
What you heard
fucking
was-
plan.
What you heard was they're saying that Pedro Pascal won't be in it, and I'm like, no, he'll be in it doing voice work. But here's the thing: Pedro.
oh, he
was
just won't
never
take off the
on
helmet.
set.
You won't see his face.
No, Pedro was never like unless he had his helmet off. Pedro was never on set. That was
Okay, so it's
that was a double almost the entire time.
Okay, so it just means that he's just not going to have the headset or take the helmet.
Well, I
off,
mean,
basically.
he'll do all the voiceover for it.
Yeah, but
He'll still get
he's
paid
not
for
going
his
to
work, but
don
yeah.
the suit. We're not going to see him without the helmet. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully.
Well, that depends on whether the actor strike actually officially ends or not. The way things are looking, a lot of the actors are voting no. We talked about that today. To the
Nope,
because
keep
there's
going.
not enough security against AI, and they're mad about that. And there's plenty of gray room there to let studios get away with all sorts of stuff. So there's not enough protections from AI. And a lot of the actors are not on board with this agreement.
So, which strike did end? The writer strike, or
The writer strike is officially over.
okay? But the actor and
The one that
I think
just
there's one other.
the one that was just happening is like on pause. The actor strike is on pause right now. Everybody's like, "Oh, the actor strike is over." I was like, "Oh, is it?"
I thought I saw a thing that said it was.
Well,
Maybe I was thinking the writer strike.
That is why you can't trust freaking title things.
Yeah.
They put it on pause. They have to bring it to a table and then they have to sign it. The moment that it was being considered, everyone jumped on it and said it was over. And the same thing happened with the writer's strike. When the writer's strike went to the vote, people were already saying the writer's strike was over, and it wasn't.
how this happens. There's a board that oversees the SAG-AFTRA union. The board voted voted for the agreement, and then it has to go out to the board, the greater board for the entire country. They have to vote on it, and then the union members vote on it. We're now at the union members voting stage, and that a lot of the union members are not happy with this. They've taken a look at the fine print and everything, and they're like, "No, dude, we're still going to get screwed by AI. There's no protections for us."
The worst part is everything in the beginning of all this was touting how safe they were from the AI, and it's like, no, what are you talking about? Where the hell? Did you get that from, bro?
The language is too vague. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was after getting a lawyer to read this. This is awful.
Yeah. What did I think about Ahsoka? Who else has seen Ahsoka here?
I have no
Seen
idea
it.
what that is.
I haven't.
It's the newest Star Wars IP that came out recently.
That doesn't. That okay.
The last Star Wars I saw, I think was.
If you say a fucking movie,
I think it was a movie.
Dave
It
Filoni
was
spends all
episode
this time
7.
Dave Filoni spends all this time trying to fix what the rest of Disney broke with the movies using his television series.
Bro, I haven't watched Star Wars since. I don't. It was the one. It's
The movie.
One where they. It's not the most recent set of movies. The ones before that.
Oh,
prequels?
the prequels.
The prequels. Yes.
Well, here's something that Disney did. They made a sequel trilogy so crappy that everybody missed the prequels.
Honestly, at this point, Tony,
Yeah.
I would recommend just go
so
get
you
the
never
Lego
saw the
Star
Force
Wars
Returns?
games that came out recently.
Wow!
Yeah, see, I
Also,
watched
Tony-
Force Returns, and that was it. I
Also,
watched it,
Tony-
and I'm like, wow, I hate
Force
these
Awakens.
characters.
Wait, the
Or
Force
yeah,
Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Tony, the other thing that they did right in a lot of these shows is okay. So the movies by themselves, it really sucks. But if you watch the movies in tandem with Clone Wars, you get so much more context and so much more time with Anakin and seeing how he's doing. Like, oh, it works so well, especially once you get to season 7 of the Clone Wars. Oh, it's so good. But do you know who Ahsoka Tano is?
No idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, you definitely did not check anything out from Clone Wars.
There's
Ahsoka
also,
Tano was Anakin's Padawan.
There's also the Jedi Tales as well that actually goes into
Tales of the Jedi?
Dooku's
Yeah, Tales of the
origin
Jedi.
story a little bit.
Yeah, how Dooku fell to the dark side. It's actually really interesting. That's why you don't see
Tales of the
Yaddle,
Jedi, that's what I'm thinking.
no. You don't see Yaddle anymore after episode 1, and we find out
They
that's
explain
because
that.
Dooku killed her. Yaddle was the female Yoda species.
Okay.
But anyway-
I'm gonna need you to stop doing that, bud.
Yeah, you should definitely check those out when you get the time because they did a lot of good towards. And the thing is, like, they make Ahsoka unlikable for a good portion of Clone Wars, and that's on purpose.
Yeah, she's supposed to evolve her.
Yeah,
over time.
and what because people end up growing to like Ahsoka, and Ahsoka is now given a live action series under Dave Filoni, who is essentially kind of the successor to George Lucas.
It's got.
He is
some
now the creative
phenomenal
director of
All I can
Yellowstone.
say is it's got great makeup work.
Yeah, he's
but
now the
most Star
CCO.
Wars does.
He's now the CCO of Lucasfilm, so he's now got the chief creative officer role.
I'm gonna tell you, Tony. I'm gonna tell you real quick, Richie. Tony, if
Yeah.
you're gonna enjoy the sequel series at all, I'd recommend just playing the latest Lego Star Wars game, like the Skywalker saga.
Yeah,
No, that is the best way
I
to
love
enjoy
how
the sequel
the
series.
Lego movies are
Fight me
like
on that.
legit movies, and
I'm also going to go
They
ahead.
portray the exact same story, but better.
They they go ahead and give Hayden Christensen a redemption arc that they had him as Vader and Obi-Wan, and then in Ahsoka, which takes place after Return of the Jedi and all that stuff.
Obi-Wan was so
How
good.
much is the Skywalker saga?
And then,
actually, right now?
And then
50 bucks. Okay.
they got Hayden Christensen to come back and play Anakin in the World Between Worlds. So
I saw
kind
the
of
interview after that. He was so happy.
a force ghosting as kind of
Oh,
a force
yeah.
ghosting.
Hayden Christensen is thinking about like acting in other things.
Yeah, because dude, you really got to see how good of a
Yeah,
choice George made.
his love for
casting
acting
him.
has been rekindled.
Yeah, I mean, well, the fan base is what destroyed it to begin with. It's only right
Yeah.
that we should resuscitate it. But like, I've known for a while that Hayden was a really good actor because I've seen him in other things that I thought was.
It's just episode
phenomenal.
2's writing.
Well, it wasn't just that. There were other things that he was a part of that it just was not the material was not up to what he could do. If you want to know how good of an actor Hayden is, it's not exactly a super well-known movie, but check out Life as a House. Dude, Hayden acted his face off with that, and he wasn't
Is that
exactly with a crappy cast either. He is playing off of oh God, why can't I remember the actor's name? Kevin Kiner?
Isn't Samuel L. Jackson in that too?
Hey Richie,
No.
what was the?
Oh, I'm thinking of a
what
different movie.
was The music to be murdered by. What would you say was the parody version of that?
I'm sorry.
Music I was murdered by, or
Music I was murdered by. Yeah. What are you talking about? No. Are you looking up a song?
No.
Oh, okay.
no, he just wanted to get the wording right.
Music I was murdered by. You were like, how long is that? I'm like, wait, what?
No,
It's-
not how long. What it was. I couldn't remember what it was. What you had changed it to.
Music I was murdered by.
No, that's what it is.
Dude,
I'm excited for the new Godzilla movies.
The song
That reminds me.
are-
I gotta
Pause,
see -1.
pause,
Isn't there a
But-
new? Oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about that.
Oh,
Somebody
it's
said they
got
dropped
really
a new
good
trailer.
reviews.
Oh my god.
Somebody
Yeah,
said
there's a new trailer for Godzilla versus or
Everybody shut up.
Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire.
Everybody shut up for a second. You said that the song parody name that we've changed it to was Music to be Murdered by, but that was
No.
the
No.
original.
No. Music I was murdered by.
Okay, so music. So instead of to be, I need to change that to I.
I was. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Resume.
You're welcome. Yeah.
What were we talking?
Is there a new Godzilla trailer out? Because somebody said there was
Yeah.
like a new Godzilla Kong thing.
Yeah, the Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. Trailer.
Yeah,
Actually,
apparently-
it's funny that you
Godzilla-
say that
I'm sorry,
because I have the trailer open in another
Godzilla
tab.
X Kong sounds like
There is a clip
Long.
of Godzilla and Kong running together, and it is the goofiest shit ever, and I'm all for it.
Godzilla X Kong, and it's
It looks-
literally they're
What
shipping
if
them.
what if King Kong rode Godzilla like Yoshi?
See,
Dear
I'm almost
God,
thinking they're gonna have Godzilla do the tail attack from like the old Godzilla days.
Oh
where he
yeah,
rides-
I know what you
slides
mean.
on his tail. It's like,
That
I
makes
wanna
no
see
sense,
something-
but still looks cool.
It's
Here's
so dumb.
Here's
but I
the
love
weird
it.
thing. I hear that title of Godzilla X Kong, and I'm like, these shipping wars have gotten totally out of hand.
You know, kidding. Of
When
course,
they gonna
I'm pretty
kiss?
sure it's cross is the term, is the actual deal. Like in video games, Godzilla cross Kong.
I've never heard that in
Really?
a video game title. Yeah, that's
Dargon knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
okay.
Fighting games do it a lot.
Do they? Neat. Okay.
The only thing that I don't like about the MonsterVerse that's going on right now is they want so bad for Kong to be on Godzilla's level. So bad. The movie that they had, they gave him like an axe and all kinds of buffs so that he could go toe to toe with Godzilla, and he still lost.
Godzilla versus Kong is not a new idea.
I know, but I'm just saying, this new MonsterVerse, they really want to make Kong as strong as Godzilla and on his level, but it just not gonna
It
be
feels
that way.
forced.
Yeah, it feels forced. In the new movie, he's sporting like the Infinity Gauntlet for whatever reason.
I mean, they have to Thanos everything
God
nowadays.
damn it. Oh.
What?
My friend of mine texted me. I haven't talked to him in a couple of months. They said, I saw a brown recluse, which made me think of you. I hate everything about that.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, I understand this. I understood that reference. Yeah.
That makes me so unsettlingly upset. It's not fair.
Analog horror? What is analog horror?
Analog horror is a genre that's sort of like old school 80s tech. I guess
It's the opposite of digital horror, you know.
it's you know how the technology in Loki is all low tech?
Yeah.
That's what analog is.
Okay. I just thought that
Analog horror is specifically like horror portrayed through old technology.
I don't know, Tony. I'm kind of old school. I like them analog horrors.
I guess FNAF in some way could also be considered analog horror if you think about how the actual gameplay works, because you're looking through screens.
Sorry to interrupt. Darkon, I need something from you real quick. Please go to the job board in the Requiem server and reply to that.
I do not have an answer at the moment.
Okay. If you do have an answer, go ahead and reply to that.
Oh, were you able to get a hold of Calvin for the thing you forgot about?
Oh, I sent him a text, and
okay,
cool.
Cool.
He never replied.
That's okay. He's busy, I'm sure. Well, I let him know about the situation because I called him shortly after. I was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, by the way, this happened." I figured it was a memory issue.
Absolutely was.
Yep. I was like, "Oh, it's Tony. He forgot."
Hey, the important part is I try.
I think if we're talking about in the case of in the case of Calvin, he'd like you to succeed.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm really digging this so far, Miki. This is coming together very well.
Oh, good.
Should the logo be on top of the characters?
No.
Oh, okay.
That would make it harder. I just needed to move it.
Gotcha.
I love it. It's so good. Oh, B Rabbit needs a microphone. Other than that, it's perfect. That's so funny. I love it.
Oh yeah, I just remembered the thing that Carson pointed out that we should before the servers go offline, we should at least play Friday the 13th one more time.
Oh,
I've never played Friday the 13th.
Shutting it down for good.
The servers are gonna get shut down. Yeah,
that's a shame.
I think it's sometime next year they're shutting the servers down.
Didn't make enough money.
They should wait.
No.
They should shut it down November 1st of next year.
Literally,
You know, that's fair.
It's
I
not.
can see why.
It's not a lack of money thing. The Friday the 13th game was killed by the lawsuit that went on.
Yeah.
And the fact that they couldn't like do any more updates and stuff to it, couldn't add any new stuff because they had plans to do. Actually, the servers and everything got taken over by the fans, but the fans can't keep it going. What do you mean? What lawsuit? This was from years ago, dude.
I
Look it up.
mean, there's a possible chance that, like, in a year or two, we'll have fucking Jason in Dead by Daylight.
Not if murder. Not if the two groups have not settled their issue in court.
They just added Chucky.
But Jason and the whole Friday the 13th franchise is under a legal issue, and so that's why they can't. It's not about, oh, they got this person or they got that person. That's not the point. It's a legal issue, not a skill issue.
I'm saying they're just different companies, so they might have better rapport with each other.
What are you talking about?
The people who own Friday the 13th and the people who own Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, no, that's not what is happening.
Yes.
It wasn't a legal issue with the gaming company. It was a legal issue with the creator of the original Friday the 13th and the people that now own the rights to Jason Voorhees.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what stopped it. It had nothing to do with, like, you should look it up. I'm not explaining it well.
Okay, so there's another legal case that made it so that the game couldn't be.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a legal case. There was a legal
case over the actual real Friday the 13th IP.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked up everything adjacent to it. It's okay, well, the source material is having the source material is having a legal issue. Therefore, everyone else is fucked in relation to that.
Because the creator of the original Friday the 13th film, the rights fell back to him, and he wanted his due compensation for the Friday the 13th franchise that he was never given. But and ensuing legal battle happened, and because of the I don't know if the legal battle is finally over or not, but they couldn't make any more movies, and the gaming company, so as not to get in trouble, Ilphonic and Gun Media just stopped making content outside of just patches, and that was not something that it's not that Friday the 13th could not compete with Dead by Daylight. They were going head to head for a while. And the reason Dead by Daylight had to branch out to other horror was so that it could compete with Friday the 13th. That's why you see characters like Michael Myers and Freddy and like all these other franchises jumping in, and to the point where Dead by Daylight kind of feels like the Fortnite version of horror, where they're just like, we're gonna throw everybody in here. It kind of feels like
everybody's here.
I know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it.
Once they put Nick Cage in, I was like, all right, games.
That was fucking so funny.
Once they put Nick Cage in there, I was like, all right, it's free game. Everybody's in there. Might as well throw Luke Skywalker and Thanos in.
No,
with the Fortnite dances.
It's gotta be at least horror, or at least like.
Have you seen that ugly
weird
purple raven? He's horrifying.
Damn, that was like the fakest laugh I've ever heard.
Thank you. I tried real hard
to not be sincere.
A while back, I sunk some money into Dead by Daylight because I found out that you could play as Freddy Krueger, and Freddy Krueger's my favorite slasher villain of all time. So it's like, I gotta play as Freddy, and I gotta like run around and kill people and call him a bitch. It's like, and then a couple of times I've played with shoot, I forget what she goes by now. Cat Puff. Yeah. Her group of friends plays it, and
yeah,
I played with her group of friends, and they mostly play as survivors, and I almost always play as killers. So when we played against each other, I was just doing what I usually do, and I ended up stomping a bunch of them, and they're like, we're just playing for fun, dude. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
We're just playing for fun, dude. That's okay. I was having a lot of fun.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun. What's the problem here?
Yeah, what a coincidence. That's a great time.
Every single time I ever get Anthony to play any fighting game of any variety, and then I start doing combos, it's like, I can't fucking do anything anymore. Shit, right. I forgot you don't know how to quarter circle yet.
Here's my thing. I don't play a lot of games with Tony because I learned early on that Tony gets competitive.
And he's pretty good at most games.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least he could pick up on the nuances of the game pretty easily.
I am slightly above average at most games.
Oh, okay. At games, I was like, on being competitive? You're slightly above average on being competitive?
There it is.
There it is. Now it is complete.
It's complete. Oh, that's so funny. That is so great.
I want that hoodie.
Music I was murdered by. There it is.
Well, I mean, that is his normal hoodie. I can't take credit for that.
Yeah, but green's just my favorite color, so I want that hoodie.
It's like it's
He wants that St. Patty's Day.
It's green and white. It's the exact inverse of Naruto.
St. Patty's Day is the favorite day of the year. Get to wear my green socks, and my green hat, and my green shirt, and my green pants, and my green coat, and my green glasses.
And spend all this green money.
You like green!
See,
Only
here's the thing.
20s are green here in Canada. The rest of the money is like Monopoly shit. There's the green ones, the purple ones.
He gets
the red
to wear it without being. He gets to wear all that green without being judged.
Exactly. I can go out and, be a leprechaun and not get judged.
No.
I can show my true colors.
Okay, Doger. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Even on St. Patty's Day, I'm still judging you.
I like green.
I like green.
He likes money.
Gold. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Heidi Toity. I'm so sorry. Would you like a pipe and a crepe? Maybe a bong and a blitz.
Flapjack and a cigarette.
Flapjack and a cigarette.
If I had to say what my secondary favorite color is, it'd be gold.
It's really funny because he's trying to say crepe, but with that accent, it comes out as cripe, and it's just great. A pipe and a crepe. A bong and a blitz. Oh, hoity-toity-toity.
Instead of crap baskets, he says pipe
It's so
baskets.
dumb because the Irish absolutely hate St. Patrick's Day. And everybody's like, oh, St. Patrick's Day, time to be Irish. And I'm like, you all need to be quiet. Like,
Yeah,
stop.
they're like, nah, time to get drunk.
Bro,
It's the last white man holiday.
Bro, I'm half Irish, and I don't celebrate it either. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day because I'm Irish. I get drunk every day.
There you go.
My alcohol tolerance will not let me enjoy St. Patrick's Day. I'm sorry.
I don't drink very often, so when I do drink,
It's Dos Equis.
I get
have
fucking.
yeah, bro. I have negative alcohol tolerance.
You have negative alcohol tolerance? You smell
See-
alcohol and you're suddenly drunk? You can't drive?
That's the weird thing. I probably would have a terrible alcohol tolerance, but because of the whole Crohn's thing,
Right.
I actually have to drink more than the average person before I start actually feeling the effects of it.
Sounds like someone's the designated driver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, if I knew how to drive.
So Tony, I love this negative alcohol tolerance thing because now I just thought of you walk into a room with a closed alcohol bottle and you cannot drive.
But I have reached that point in my life where if we're doing shots, it's got to be tequila because any other thing is just a waste.
It's like, why am I even here? Why do I bother?
Yeah.
You guys gotta bring your A
If we're
game.
doing
Hold on a
shots,
second. Hold on a
it means
second.
we're getting
Wait a
drunk.
second.
And if we're getting drunk, we might as well get drunk. So tequila.
I need to get destroyed.
Okay. First off, you're Canadian. Please remember your heritage. And then secondly, if you're gonna drink alcohol to get drunk, why are you gonna start on the low end with tequila? Line up shots of Everclear. Get drunk properly.
Ramp it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're like, I'm gonna get effed up, and I'm like, okay, then why are you choosing tequila? Come on.
Because Everclear is meh.
Oh, not an alcohol content. You're not supposed to taste it. You're supposed to feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then again, we might as well just ride this card all the way to hell. Why not just straight shots of absinthe, and not the American kind, the European kind?
Tony,
Yes?
have you paid me for the thumbnail art?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay.
She's like, all right, stream's over. Good night.
Delete.
We ended on an alcohol talk. That's so bad.
Well, you've got a few minutes to change it while I sit down and think about the price on this.
So about Slime 9.
Yes.
Cancel.
Yeah, it's canceled.
You're never
Can't
gonna
afford
see it.
anymore. No, no, it's coming out in January, guys, and we're already working on Slime 10 and Konosuba, and I've started like properly writing Konosuba. I'm looking forward to it.
And
Yeah.
we're also looking to release episode 3 of Shield Hero in January or early February.
I'm looking at
Honestly, Shield Hero's looking pretty good on schedule. I have things set. We got audio coming along nicely.
I've talked to Tony about Slime 10. If we get 9 out in January, then Slime 10. I'm not going to set a specific time publicly, but we do have one privately. And like, I'm going to try to at least get like 3 or 4 episodes of Slime season of Slime out next year to make up for our lack of it. But we're not gonna rush through it because season 2 we really want to like kind of take our time and get it right.
Basically, what you can kind of expect, and I'm going to keep this vague as to not spoil things, but you can kind of expect a more of a Shield approach to Slime Season 2.
That's more confusing than it should be.
But
We're gonna
I
go-
wanted to boo that.
We're gonna
Awesome.
we're gonna go
Objective accomplished.
we're gonna take the source material from season 2 of actual Slime and just make it darker. And people who've seen season 2 are like, what? How do you do that? And I was like, oh, we have our ways. Because when it comes to Slime, we're not just dealing with Slime, we're dealing with the outlying factors of it too.
Just don't nuke the island.
And one of Richie's
You
stretch
can't tell
goals,
me what to do.
one of Richie's stretch goals is to have me die multiple times per episode.
That's a stretch goal now?
Fair enough.
It is.
All right,
I mean,
Trids,
you-
we need you to donate this money so we can write another scene where Richie dies.
No,
no,
I die.
Tony dies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony dies. Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference this time. He does.
He dies. And what's gonna make it even more tragic is I'm gonna have to make Gob to like really wail about it too. It's like I fucking
I mean, I assume if I finish up Data Bridge, I'm pretty sure I can make you some side characters who die.
Talking to me or Richie?
I don't need help.
No, Tony.
Coming up with random characters. Yeah. No.
I mean, earthquakes
it's
are a
kinda-
thing, so yeah, it could work.
No, dude. Literally, anytime somebody dies in one of Tony's projects, he just immediately casts me. Like, it's at the point now.
To be fair,
No, yeah, that's
I
what
did
it
not
is.
I did not cast you as B Rabbit. That was Asha.
Not immediately either. Usually, you're the first thought.
Tony,
Hmm?
you killed me in episode 1.
Oh, that's true. I did kill you in episode 1.
Yeah.
How about that?
Tried to. There's a difference.
No, not tried to. He did.
Oh no, I absolutely did.
Yeah,
Like,
he
like
had me
step-
murdered in episode 1. He had me murdered in episode. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I did say I was gonna do that. Aaron, thank you for reminding me.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was in that call, and we were writing the script, and we got to a point, and we were like, "Oh, this guy dies," and I'm pretty sure Tony's first thought is, "Oh, a character dies. Let's get Richie."
Yeah, I give really good death. Also, Tony, yeah, I just realized there's a scene that we're gonna do. You know the scene where Rimuru 1v2000s a whole army? Huh?
I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen that.
Anyway, yeah.
Which army?
So yeah, we're gonna do 2 different versions of that. One from Ranga's perspective, and then the actual event.
Okay.
And you're every guy dying in that, screaming in pain horribly. or going through mental trauma. Yeah, to make up for all this, I'm literally having you be everybody that dies. So we've made up for it. You're 2000.
To be fair, we killed you a bunch of times in One Piece for when Crocodile. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I was a whole town.
Yeah, you were a whole village. You were.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I was one big barbecue.
Yeah.
So if it was ever like did you know video about like the Fat Dogs or whatever, who's going to be doing the commentary for that, Tony or Richie? You'd be like, Tony actually wrote it to be that Richie dies in almost every one of these projects, and then they turned the tables and had Tony do it.
No, at this point, it's a running gag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miki, were you trying to say something? Were we interrupting you?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that it is time to wrap up. I have
Gotcha.
to go feed the sugar babies.
Pat them on their little snoots and tell them I miss them.
Ooh, I shall do exactly that.
Yes, thank you. Oh, get with me. You and Devin get with me sometime soon. I would like, before everything gets crazy with the holidays and stuff, to invite you guys over for like a meal or something. Yeah.
I am on my block leave for the next 2 weeks, which basically means forced vacation from work. So,
Christmas vacation, winter break.
Yep. Mine's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm really looking forward to it.
Anytime somebody says Christmas vacation, I immediately
mine as well.
Lampoons. Yeah.
I am really hoping it fucking blizzards when I'm on vacation, because like
where are you gonna be?
I want to fucking wake up, go downstairs, see it just shitting down snow, start a fucking fire, get some nice warm coffee, sit on my couch, watch the fucking snow with my animals. That is ideal.
Tony, I have some semi-bad news for you then. Current weather predictions for the entire month of December shows snow only hitting at certain parts of the northern middle region of the U.S. and the New England area.
Yeah, even my weather reports like
we're going to be experiencing
going to be mild.
Most of the month is going to be mild and experiencing normal than regular weather.
Still don't have snow.
Yeah,
and I'm in Canada.
That's the shitty part. We're not getting your Arctic winds. We're getting other Arctic winds coming in. So
anyway,
the low pressure zones that carry in cold air. Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Sorry, I kind of derailed.
Turned it into the Weather Channel, man.
Well, so we'll go ahead and do our usual closer out. For those who, especially since I think we skipped it in the last one, for those of you who've joined me on the call, if you want to take a quick few minutes to talk about what you do or what you've got going on for the people. Ooh, we'll start with Ben.
AKA Darka. In
Muted
case
one.
he didn't pick up on that.
They're muted.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, just kidding.
Well, in that case,
We'll go
Doger.
to a dozer.
Was a good little dozer.
Check out the channel. I'm working on Shield Hero and shorts. We got lots of shorts coming out.
Eat my shorts.
Not really anything else, I don't think.
Okay.
Not currently.
That's okay. We don't all have to have a million things going on at once. Tony, you're up.
oh shit, I am up. Yeah. So, you know, if you guys want to see more of our stuff come out more frequently without losing any of the quality, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. Like, it really helps. Like, you cannot believe. Because we get to continue to make hilarious shit like this that you're seeing on screen.
I'm working on new projects.
Yeah, and we also get to fund new projects. And we have original IPs that are currently on the back burner because we don't have enough overhead to basically fund them. Because all of our resources are going into the abridged projects, because that is the current main draw of the channel. And we would like to, bridge out to, original IPs so that you know, we can expand our horizons. So consider
Our
becoming a
log
patron.
horizons.
Yeah, our log horizons, if you will.
Don't you guys want to see
so-
a video game with this sexy hunk?
There you go. What? Oh, there we go.
Just saying.
It had not. Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be a Vulcus.
Since I can never seem to find an artist, I was like, well, I might as well turn Infinity's Light into a light novel. But then I was like, oh shit, the money behind that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's basically we want to expand. We want to do new and exciting things, but we can't do that unless we can get the proper funding.
Mhm.
And while Abridged stuff is a lot of fun and we really do enjoy making it, we'd like to try new things. So consider becoming a patron today. You get a lot of cool perks.
Patrons will get an exclusive version of Slime 9 that cannot show up on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, we're calling it the censored and uncensored version. And when you watch Slime 9 on Patreon, you'll know why.
Oh, that
That's all from me.
version. Oh, great. Fantastic. Richie, you are up.
I kind of feel like I already did most of the legwork on this one, but yeah. I hate myself, so I'm working on like 5 different projects all at the same time. So yeah. Slime 9, as I said, we're looking at a January release date. We should have everything finished by this month. So hopefully we'll have it done in time. We just got the final little bits and some touch-ups to make, and we should be good. Then I'm currently casting the last character for Kumodesu, or So I'm a Spider, So What? So I abridged the Spider, So What? And that might come out like early February, because I know we don't want to release too many things in 1 month. We want to give them space to breathe.
Yep.
So, and even though it's a really short thing, like it's only like 2.5 pages long, it is connected to the Log Horizon universe, the Log Horizon Abridged universe. And after that, probably either towards the middle or end of February, if things go really well, really quickly. It just depends on how quick the process is. Konosuba around that time, somewhere February, May is what I'm looking at, hoping to get. These aren't dedicated times, guys. This is just what I'm hoping for. So don't take this as you said this and it didn't come out. I said I'd like it to. Please, if you remember anything besides the date, remember I said I'd like it to come out at this time. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed. I very rarely get what I want when it comes to schedules. So just bear with us on that. That was 4 projects, right? I think I got 1 more left. Slime 10. I'm already writing Slime 10. I'm working on that. Yeah. That's
technically 6 if you want to count Overlord.
Well, I haven't started writing for Overlord, but I look forward to working with you guys.
5 active projects.
I was going, 5 active projects. So, guys, like we said, if you can get us to 100K by the end of the month, not only Overlord, but we'll do a gosh darn Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
What? I want.
Were you not there for that?
Yeah,
I want to be. I want to be there for that.
Yeah. We'll bring you in, man. We'll write it together. Come on.
Oh my god!
Let's do
I know way too much about why actually everyone is doing everything.
Yeah.
I know so much that it's like we could do legitimately what the show is, and everyone's like, that's such a good addition to the
Right.
show that you made up. And I'm like, no, it was always there. This show is just cryptic into insanity.
Yeah.
It hates telling you why things are happening. And I had to take years to figure it out, and I did.
Gundam Wing is the literal definition of show don't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only they took it way too literally. That having been said, yeah, I think that's just about everything that I'm working on at the moment, and like the hopeful things that you would like to see. So, share the channel with your everyone. and get us to 100K subs.
With your everyone, yes.
Yes, indeed. With your everyone, the dog, the cat, the neighbor's rat. I don't know. I thought of something quickly that rhymed. This is what you've done to me, B Rabbit.
welcome.
This is what you've done to me.
You're welcome.
No, I hate you. I hate it. But yeah,
I hate it here.
I hate it, man. But yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's out. That's basically everything for me. Yeah.
Good stuff. Yes, all right. Ben,
God, love me
what
some
do you-
Epsilon. Versus Black Hand.
Yeah, no, that's so far that's been my favorite profile to do. Ben,
Yay!
your turn.
I'm gonna be doing check at some point. Things have gotten calmer a bit, kind of. So we'll see if I have the almighty amazingness of a still image with text on the screen to show you, which will be amazing. It will when I figure out how to get it to show up the way that I want.
Holy shit, the fucking shit-eating grin on Lily with the fucking with the bandage. That is terrifying. Why?
Yeah, we still gotta create the rest of her faces.
I'll be right back.
She's got a lot.
I'm depending on certain things, I may request certain stuff so I can do testing.
Well, yeah.
I've got
'Cause, at some point-
for it, you can just download.
At- That's not what I mean. I mean specific assets to test out specific things that don't currently exist, which will be not limited to characters. It will be like UI elements and whatnot. Because it's really difficult to test out how I'm going to do the modular face organization when I don't have things to do it with. Getting a thing existing is one way, but getting a real one so I can actually figure out XYZ coordinates that are real and do live testing is going to make this go so much faster.
Well, all right then.
Because that, you know what? No, that's what I'm gonna talk about. So where we're at with Check right now on the visual side is the way I'm trying to save Miki's arm from exploding, of redrawing everything over and over again.
I'm back.
A thing that many visual novels try out that I absolutely adored, and one that it's not a visual novel, but it did the exact same thing, Blaze Blue, had a lot of modular faces. It was just like the body itself was the shot, but the face was basically blank. And then every shot had its own assortment of eyebrows, eyes, mouth, etc. that I could put on as I needed to. With this, I could do lip flaps, I could do blinking on a automated timer, so it's actually randomized. Like your blinking would be different from someone else's blinking, etc. I can, with it being the pieces, I can put the pieces together however I want, and then Miki only has to draw the pieces and draw them once.
I mean, that is how we doing it, but
Mm-hmm. So that is the style of where I'm going with this, for where it'll be visually. It'll be a whole bunch. It'll be an assortment of primary poses, and then parts that go on top of the pose that I can fiddle around with. And I'm currently learning a lot of Python, remembering a lot of database stuff, so that it's all right. This is how I want it, and I can get the visuals right, sure. But that's the easy part. The hard part is, how am I going to store it? How am I going to call it? And then do it in a way that doesn't make your computer hate me.
yeah. Fair
Which is genuinely a fun time. it's programming stuff, and I love this.
And I think Sonic is back now.
Yep, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay, you're up. What you got going
Hello.
on?
I have my YouTube channel, Snuggle Velocity. You could go check that out. I also am the narrator of the Why Man Sonic the Hedgehog audiobook over at the Sly and Sonic Fan. And I'm also working on an abridged series of my own that I'm probably going to be putting out a crew application thing for pretty much everything involved with that. And I'll probably be in January 24. So if you're in the Discord, might want to check out for that.
And I think
Because I actually want to get that up and running.
And I think that lands it with me. So hi, my name is Miki. Hence the name Mikdoodling with Miki. I am the person who's drawing on the screen. I do my own personal digital art as well as commissions, but in relation to PhatDog, man, I'm kind of a lot of things now because I originally was the
You're important. Yeah.
Yay! I think I was the original concept artist, or lead concept artist for Czech, and that's kind of how I sort of joined the ranks of PhatDog as a PhatDog myself, and slowly but surely kind of that role broadened, and now I think I am PhatDog's artist for a variety of things, whether it be abridging or, doing moderate art assets or original content, you name it, I think I've done it. In addition to voice acting, so I actually do have a role in the S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes, so I am the S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's pretty cool too. But yeah, I do my own personal art, so the name in the bottom left-hand corner. If you go, you can find that on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. If it comes to speed paints, TikTok and YouTube are the best locations for that. If you just want to see art and things that I'm working on or uploading, Instagram. Admittedly, I've been, from like just personal artwork wise, I've been in a big slump for the last many months, just due to life and work being very, very busy. But once I'm able to kind of get back to it, the sort of next step thing on my list is clothing. So I am actually trying to come out with a clothing brand design. So right now, trying to get to a point where basically I can put down a boatload of money, so that I can actually make these designs come to fruition on nifty jackets. So hopefully that will come up sometime soon as well. Too many hobbies, all in one go. But that's
I
me.
feel you on that.
Yeah, that's me. That's what I do.
We'll have to lay down some sick beats when you announce your clothing line.
Dude, I am actually really excited. I got the first tester sample jacket a while back. It's a little too small for me, so I definitely am gonna have to be pretty practical on the sizing. But I mean, all in all, I think the design and the concepts are pretty neat. They're pretty neat.
Nice.
So I'm hyped to see or do some things with that. But yeah, so there's that. So you can follow me on any one of those apps, Mac Studio Inc. And I think we can close it for the night. So for those who joined me on the call, as always, a big thank you. I know that sometimes I end up being really quiet when I start getting super focused on the drawings. So without you guys here, it would probably just be dead air with me being very boring.
Same with me when gaming. I totally feel you on that.
Yeah, so I mean, I really appreciate it. Without you guys, I don't think that I could make these streams nearly as entertaining.
It gives me a good time to finally work on writing this thing. Because I forget to otherwise. I'm terrible with it.
I mean, I will take any and all credit as I can for helping people out, but really the biggest thing is you guys are helping me out for sure. So I do appreciate that, and obviously, I wouldn't be able to kind of keep this channel, or rather, not the channel, but the segment probably up and consistent for a while. Final announcements, just really quickly, is some changes to the frequency of the stream. So something that we've kind of observed just between noticing, length of time, day of engagement, things of that nature. We're actually going to start to move these more, traditionally speaking, to every other Sunday after the holidays. And the random Wednesdays here and there as needed for like time sensitive art assets and things of that nature. So moving from the weekdays to the weekends, and I'm hoping, being able to do it every other week will actually help to keep the frequency a little bit more steady. So fingers crossed, and we'll see how that goes, but I think that will work really nicely. And then last but not least, viewers, thank you for joining. Whether you're watching this right now live or watching it sometime in the future, really appreciate if you guys